disagree with someone and you take relationship.
It's not. It's not. It's not even that because we was growing up. You have a confrontation with somebody, and it would ruin a friendship, and y'all could not be friendships no more over those things. So it's not that. It is this false sense that you're right, that you're so right.
Anybody who says anything opposite to you
is needs to be silenced. Needs to be silenced. I don't need that. I don't need to hear none of that. That needs to be silenced. I mean, like, you just can't be in a space of disagreement. You can't even be in a space of something that you feel is against what you're thinking or what you're feeling, even if what you're thinking, what you're feeling is wrong.
Or it's up for debate, at least. It don't have to be wrong, but up for debate.
Up for debate. It's fair enough. I live with up for debate.
Or you point, is if it's your opinion, there is no right or wrong.
You have a mic.
I have a mic. Mike the mic.
You have a mic.
Yes. What's going on, homie?
So yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on, but
are we recording?
It's already recording. I started to record.
Okay.
I started recording before I sat down.
So. Well, nothing I said got recorded.
I know. That's why I pulled the mic over. That's exactly why I pulled that mic over, because I knew it wasn't getting recorded. Okay. Like I said, you talking over there. You talking that talk. So, welcome to Rhythm of Love, the podcast. I'm Clarence.
And I'm Yolanda. We celebrated our 25th wedding anniversary by writing a book together about what it took to get us here.
And in this podcast, we go deeper and break down what we learned along the way. We hope you enjoy and engage.
Comment, share, and subscribe. We'd love to hear what you have to say about what it takes to make relationships last.
Yes, we will.
All right. Welcome to Rhythm of Love, the podcast, which is turning basically into a monthly podcast.
Is that a thing?
I don't know if it's a thing.
I mean,
it's a thing and we make it a thing. The thing is about the things on the internet is that you make it a thing.
That's true. That's true.
But I just don't want to make no promises I'm not keeping. It's not even about can't keep. Apparently, I'm just deciding not to keep it. We working on it.
We had a time that we were going to record a couple weeks ago, but it was on me. I was totally exhausted. I had all those gigs. I had 3 or 4 weekends in a row where I was working, and it just and you said we should record tonight, and I was like, no.
Because
for the first time ever, I was like, no,
that's okay. Yeah, you were like in full relax mode at that point. But what was I gonna say? The homies don't care, so we're not gonna trouble them with our story. Either you like us once a month, every 3 weeks, twice a day, or you don't. So anyway, welcome to the Rhythm of Love podcast. I am Yolanda.
And I am Clarence.
And we get on this mics and we talk about what's going on in the world. We give the Gen Z perspective. We give the almost 30-year married perspective. Gen Z. Wow. Gen X perspective.
Gen X perspective. Yes.
And we give the married for 30 years perspective.
This summer.
And we give we both from PG perspective. Prince George's County, Maryland. What's up?
Stand up.
What else? 2-parent home perspective.
2-parent home. Well educated.
Educated perspective. Yes, both have master's degrees. Black people.
That's the perspective.
Yeah.
That's definitely.
So two Black people perspectives right here, yes. Because every Black person got a perspective.
So want to make sure we give a couple of shout outs just because, we like to show love.
Shout out to Nikayla and Amplify Social Club. We went to a content creator meetup that she sponsored.
Yep.
Along with some good vendors.
That's her name.
Good prizes were given away. We went to there in DC a couple weeks ago.
It's
in the ice.
You'd be surprised how long ago it's been. It's been
well,
a
yeah,
month.
It's been. I know everything is a couple weeks ago for me.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Shout out to our Twitch family. We want to make sure we say hello to you guys. We want to make sure we say hello. A special shout out to Funk Lord who encourages us every time he comes on to say, when is the next episode
coming out? When is the next episode
So I think about you every time I walk past this room. I say, we should be in there.
We should be in there recording. But we're not talking about that. Yeah. We are recording. Let's go.
We're here now. We're recording.
Let's go. All right. So what's up? You had something the internet had ruined.
Yeah. Before we do that, let's talk about a couple of other things. Small things. Very small things. Very small things.
Sorry, I was just surprised.
No problem. I wanna congratulate you on your job interview. I know we waiting for your job to find out if they hire you. I think it's going to be positive and you're going to get the job, but I want to congratulate you. I know how hard you've been working for the last 11 months, looking for work since Elon dozed us. So, but
thank you.
I'm behind you, and I thought that you worked really hard, and I
thank you very much. Yes. I'm hoping that this is the job. That it could be my first and last interview rounds that I have to go through. We shall see. I also told the Lord, if it's not for me, I'm not going to get down in the dumps because it's not for me.
Right.
But the thing that is for me is on its way. If I just keep at it, keep searching, keep looking. Keep talking to people, all of that.
So I just wanted to make sure I said that.
Thank you very much.
So drum roll, please. Things the internet has ruined. Because we talk about these types of things all the time.
Yes.
As a pre-internet childhood.
Right.
Very much so. Like very much
all the way
so.
Pre. We were fully adults before we had access to the internet. Yeah. Well, we were college students.
I didn't do any internet stuff in college.
Yeah, not really, I guess, huh? Maybe just going to the library and looking up books is what I was thinking of. But yeah.
I didn't have any internet.
We were fully We were fully married and living in North Carolina before we had Netscape Navigator. Dial-up.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about Netscape Navigator.
I have not.
So the very first person I knew who had internet was a guy named John in my office. And he was the only person in the office who had internet. Like
coming to his house?
No.
Coming to office.
At the office. He was the only person in the office.
What was his job that
he was a writer, a tech writer. So he was kind of a marketing understanding what other people are doing kind of thing, and writing technical documents about the software that we were building.
Okay.
So he had internet. We had a network in our office for us to be able to share files and stuff like that. But everything was just right in the office. And he was
connected to the world.
He was the only person in the whole office. I think he was using Alta Vista.
Oh man. There was a time where you had multiple
search engines,
browsers, and it was.
Now it's just
good.
Google.
Now it's just Google Chrome or Safari.
Or Safari or Edge.
Who was using Edge? Raise your hand. Crickets.
So I know we doing old people talk right now, and that's
because we say we're Gen X. Listen,
Gen X. I can't do nothing about that. But this is something that I think the internet has ruined. Interpersonal conflict resolution. The ability to have a disagreement with somebody and still see the person or still interact with the person, even if y'all don't agree.
Ever come to an agreement.
Right.
There's no such thing as agree to disagree. There's very little agree to disagree,
Right.
especially in your world. I don't know who you be on the internet with.
Now it's, if we don't agree, I
just block you.
I block
I
you.
just block you. And now, of course, there are reasons to block a person. If they come after, your identity, they call you out your name, they cursing you out, y'all can't have a civilized exchange, then yes, you might want to block that person. But, or, they keep talking about Trump under your posts or whatever, you might want to block them.
So I know I've had a conversation with someone else who says, they're perfectly within their rights to curate their timeline.
Of course they are.
But what's
your curation based on, though?
But you create an echo chamber. You create a set of people who only agree with you. And outside of that world, that digital world, there's a ton of people who don't agree with you. And you have to interact with them. I got people.
Maybe you interact with them in real life and you just don't want to.
There's a guy who I work with.
Good time on the internet.
I didn't know for the longest time was a Trump supporter. And I didn't know until you told me, because you had a conversation with him, that he was a Trump supporter.
Oh yeah. I was like, oops. But I didn't block him. But we were sitting at dinner having a discussion. I said something about Trump, and I could tell that he and his wife got a little bit offended by what I said and tried to clean it up and shape it up. Well, no, he really da-da-da-da. And I was like, oh.
Trump supporter.
So we moved on to another subject.
You move on to another subject, and you keep on going.
Keep on going.
I still work with the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime I need him, I can call him. Anytime he needs me, he can call me. We are still very much professional and cordial. We just know that this is not something that we need to talk about because we're going to disagree on this.
Right. And I wouldn't trust him with, important.
Nothing.
Right.
I would trust him with work stuff.
Right.
I would trust him with work stuff. So, but
when it gets into anything halfway personal at work,
right.
Like, I don't, yeah.
I just don't know.
Right.
So, but yeah. But
yeah, I think
you take the good with the bad.
Right.
And that's my point.
But that's real world. What do you think? And you think the people who block people on the internet would also just be like, I can't talk to that person. Yeah, you know what? I know some people who just can't talk to someone because they had a disagreement that time and they said that one thing and now they're just on the list of people I can't talk to.
And I'm understanding that it's a fine line between trying to protect yourself from people who are predatory.
I'm protecting my peace. Oh, okay.
Yeah, or you can call it protecting your peace, but people who are, you got your trolls and your people out there who are reckless with their words. I get that. But then there are people who just differ.
Right.
But
differ nicely, differ kindly.
Right.
Ask a question, that they would like an answer to, that's in good faith. It's a lot of mess on the internet. People just don't even have time. I can imagine it. I don't know that there are people who are like, the internet is supposed to be a fun place for me. I can deal with people who disagree with me at work. I can deal with people who disagree with me in my family and in my friendships. But if I'm on the internet, I just want good times.
Yeah,
and that's what I go to the internet for.
That's why I say I hear you. But the higher level of that to me is you lose your ability to manage conflict resolution. You lose the skill that you develop. Two skills. First, you lose the skill to actually be able to say, I'll let you stand on what you stand on. I'm gonna stand on what I'm standing on and be strong in it. You lose that skill because you surround yourself with people who, who stand just like you.
Exactly. Yes.
So it make you, in my mind, it make you soft on your opinion because now
you've never had to defend it.
You never had to defend it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing. The second thing is because somebody can't punch you in the mouth when you say something. You are people can be reckless with what they say.
So they're going from one extreme to the other.
It goes both ways because, and that's what I mean by conflict resolution.
Right.
You know, there was a couple of bullies in our neighborhood when we grew up, and it was just things you didn't say to them because you knew it would end up in you being in a fight. Whether you was going to win or whether you were going to lose, it was still going to be a fight. So you learn how to temper your stuff. So for all the people who doing all the blocking, they are to me the reason why you have the trolls, because you have people who feed them an audience to some degree because you give them a place where they are not checked for what they're saying. If you went back at them,
as opposed to blocking them,
it may be.
I mean, there's room for everybody under the big internet tent. Room for other perspectives. That got away from me. That analogy got away from me. But there should be room for different perspectives, and it is unfortunate when people are like, I only want to hear what sounds good to me. But it's, so we should probably give the example was that, somebody posted something that they asked for some people's opinion on.
So this
video that they asked for people's opinion on.
This woman,
you didn't.
I didn't post it. This woman posted a picture of her of her golf swing and said, "How does my swing look?" That was the caption. It was her video. The way the video was played out, you could only see her from the side, so you only see her swing. So my response to her was, your swing looks nice. Your head is down and still. Your follow through is nice. You got good arm extension. All of these complimentary things that were true. I said, my only question is, did you hit the ball straight? Because she actually hit a ball. So she wrote back, why are you being so weird? Of course I hit the ball straight. And I was like, I'm not being weird at all.
If it was all about a course, we would have a lot more people making money playing golf.
Right. I said,
there's no of course in golf.
People look great all the time, and it's still a bad shot. And she wrote something because I got a notification, and when I went to look at it, that joint said block. And I was like,
she said, never mind.
Why would you block me for answering a question that you asked me where I wasn't rude or any of those things? So
don't come on my post.
So that was one platform that she, but I follow her on a different platform, so I blocked her on the other platform. Said, since we doing this,
since we blocking,
I block you. We can do this all day.
Yes.
And these are grown people. It's not like they're kids. These are grown 30, 40-year-old people doing this. And that's what that tells me you ain't grow up outside. You just didn't grow up outside. Because if you grew up outside, that just wouldn't be what you would do. It's just not your response because you have learned how to
be like
ignore.
Ignore. Respond, like engage into a little back and forth, or just it went straight. I mean, so, how hard is that to say?
So
of course it went straight. Even if she had said, of course it went straight. Are you kidding me? Look at that. Nobody's blocked. I don't know. I don't even be on the internet no more.
So but I have learned, so my takeaway from this all is absolutely nothing. I'm going to say exactly what I want to say. Block me if you need to. My response is absolutely nothing. I'm not going to change who I am for no nonsense like that. I think that's nonsense. And if that means there's people I can't follow, then there's just people I can't follow. I don't even know these
You
people.
don't know these people anyway.
I don't even know these people.
No loss to your life.
No love lost at all.
No loss
I don't know these
whatsoever.
people. Because I grew up outside. And sometimes you're not friends with people no more, and that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just never friends.
Yeah. If they didn't have X, so when you are not friends with people in the 80s, that just meant you didn't sit with them at lunch.
Right.
You didn't sit by them on the bus. You didn't partner with them on a group project. But they still were like walking around. But y'all just didn't. Now, when people don't like each other, well, I'm guessing the way this kid grew up. And if you didn't like somebody in the 2000s, you go on the internet and you say ugly things under their posts, and you just don't like them. And move on with your life. Like, you don't have to purposefully try to hurt them.
I don't understand. Sorry, the old man in me.
Sorry, the rant.
All this gray.
Yeah, the rant is happening.
Yes,
right
this
now.
is well earned.
Old
gray.
man shakes fist at cloud.
Yes. All right, so that's what we think is something we think has ruined, that the internet has ruined. Just your ability just to manage those kinds of things.
Yeah.
So, all right.
So what else do we see this week? So you're watching Reasonable Doubt.
I'm watching Reasonable Doubt. So we're going to talk about this.
And I'm watching it over your shoulder.
You're watching it over my shoulder because at first she said, "Don't tell me I'm not going to watch it," and then she said, "Don't tell me I might watch it." But then she keep coming in the room while I'm watching it, and she's like, "Okay, catch me up. Tell me what's going on." What
happened? So I've watched so many shows this way.
So, and then last night they got to this particular part, and it caused us to have a disagreement.
Yeah.
And I thought it was interesting. I said, we need to talk about this. And it's such a very specific scenario. So I'm going to lay the scenario out to what?
Okay. Let me lay the scenario.
Lay the scenario.
Because I didn't see it. So I have the much broader view of the scenario. So a couple
I'll just correct you if there's anything. Yeah. Okay, all right.
A couple is married. For those of you who have watched Reasonable Doubt, then you know what we're talking about.
Spoiler
For those
alert.
of you who don't,
spoiler alert.
I'm gonna try to be a lot less of a spoiler alert as possible.
This is gonna be spoiler alert.
So the couple separate because the man says, it's too much trouble here, gotta go.
Right. They having some marital strife.
Yeah. And those of you who marry understand this is part of marriage. So he says, I'm moving out.
So it comes when he's already moved out when it starts.
All right. So and she ends up going on a date with somebody, and he sees her out on a date, and she ends up sleeping with somebody else, and he sees her and witnesses that she has slept with somebody else. I won't tell you how.
Turn those things around. So the sleeping with the person came first, and then she went on a date with
somebody else. Okay. So he knows this is going on, and at the same time, there's some woman that whose child goes to the school that their children go to, who is digging him.
Right.
And is making it very clear that she's digging him. And when he says, I'm just having a few problems in my marriage, she's just like, well, let me help you work through them. Not in a counseling type of way. So he sees her a couple times in a couple scenarios where she's making it clear she wants to get with him. And then when he sees his wife go out on the date, after seeing her, knowing she already had sex with somebody else, he's like, forget it then. F it then. I'm going to check out this chick. She hot. She bothered. Let me unbother her.
Sure.
And Clarence says that's the best scenario for a guy.
So yes. Okay. I'll let you finish. Go ahead. I did say that. Those were my words. I said that
it's the best scenario for a guy that is married and, kind of not sure about his marriage and, but still wants to get down with somebody. This is the best the best of all worlds.
Correct.
She's not going to fall for him. She knows exactly what the scenario is.
Right.
And, it's like your safest bet. And I disagreed.
Vehemently.
And whenever I disagree is vehemently, or I just don't disagree. But yeah, I disagree because I say that women who go after married men, like she pursued him, knowing he was married, even knows who his wife is, has been in the same places with his wife. She's still pursuing him. Because I say you're married until the divorce papers are signed. And so you stepping into a married situation like that, it's one thing. It's not it's only one thing, one little minor notch down from the thing. If he pursues you, and at least you gotta guess, well, you're still married. You and your wife might get back together. She at least gotta have a problem with being with a married man. But this chick, not only did she not have a problem, when he said no, she pursued him. And I said, that's a recipe for disaster. That's a recipe for trouble.
The pursuit is twice.
Okay, whatever. The point is she pursued.
Okay. So what I said to her was, I couldn't believe how much what I said to Yolanda was, I couldn't believe how much she was making this about the woman and not about them both.
So you misunderstand me. No. I'm not making it about I'm only responding to you. So if we go all the way to the top, I don't think anybody, either one of them, should have been sleeping with somebody else while they're separated and trying to figure out if they want to be together.
Right. Okay.
So given that they are sleeping, they have decided, she's decided first that, well, maybe I'll, see what's out here.
Okay.
In a real intimate kind of way. And he says, okay, well, then I am too. We're already granting stuff that I disagree with. So yes, if you want to say why am I giving him a problem versus her, I'm only responding to exactly what you said, which is if you're in this scenario, this woman is the best woman. And my thing is, it's a recipe for trouble because she has no. I think any woman who doesn't have no qualms about being with a married man, separated or not, I think, that type of, that entering into that kind of situation is going to be trouble.
So it's going to be trouble regardless. So I will give you, it's going to be trouble. It has the ingredients to be trouble.
Right. Which is why I said, given all of these things, we're already here.
Right. So, but if you're going to mix trouble, this is the best, this is the best trouble you can have. She is away. I don't have to tell her any lies. Mm-hmm. I don't have to mislead her. Mm-hmm. I can be 100% honest with her. She is well aware of my situation. She does not want to be my wife. There is no better scenario if all of those things are going to play.
If all of those things are true.
Right. So,
which you don't know.
Because you go out here and you get you a shorty. Now you got to deal with the fact that she might be catching feelings. You got to deal with the fact that she might be, she might not respect the fact that you are married and that it even exists. She think she trying to get you to leave your wife and things like that. So this woman wasn't trying to do any of that. She was simply saying, come over here and hit it anytime you want. And he said, after saying no twice, and seeing his estranged wife with somebody else, he said, why not?
Okay. Y'all can weigh in on this.
He said, why
Say
not?
whether you think that's the best scenario that a man could ask for. And we'll see what the men say versus what, we'll see what people say. I don't like doing men versus women. We'll see what people say. Please respond in the comments and tell us.
It's not something that I want to happen in any way, shape, or form. So this is not an endorsement or encouragement of
I
this.
understand that. We're just stepping into the scenario that has been set up by the show.
Right.
This doesn't impact us in real life,
right,
in any way, shape, or form. We're just stepping into that and trying to pull out something that we could apply to other people outside of the show.
Because and the only reason we had this conversation was you said, I was only responding to you, but you did not. That woman is, I can't even believe that
I did not say all that. I did not. I was saying shit was true. Okay, maybe at the base of this is I don't have respect for people who don't have respect for marriage. And maybe that's at the base of this. That when, a person is married, they can tell you anything. We're separated. We're getting a divorce. She's crazy. I don't love her no more. Da 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 da. And then, really what they need to be doing is, because that just muddies the waters. So the wife was wrong too, to be sleeping with other people. But you didn't say the wife had the perfect scenario. You said the husband had the perfect scenario. So that's what I was responding to.
Was terrible. Because the dude caught feelings for her and wanted to be with her. The guy who she was with, both guys who she was with, caught real feelings and thought that this was leading to something. And she had to check them and say, oh, no, that's not what's happening here. I know you think that's what's happening here because we spending some time together, but that's not what's happening here.
So I just don't get how you are so sure that just because a woman knows you're married doesn't mean that she doesn't want more.
It's not solely knowing you're married.
Oh, okay.
It's knowing you're married, she's divorced, knowing your wife, all of those things about her made her perfect because she's not trying to replace your wife. She's just trying to have some.
But how do you know that though when she's approaching you?
Because she knows your wife. She knows everything about this situation and what's going on. She says, so you separated, and he's like, I'm not sure if we're going, I think, we trying to work this out. And she's like, that's cool. But if
work it out over here.
If you get some time and you need some energy release, I got you.
It's just the foulest thing I could think of a person saying to a married person.
All right.
I know you trying to figure it out, but
we're about to get a bust in.
Yeah, somebody's about to bust in. She just got home from her events, and we can't lock this door anymore. The door lock broke, and we haven't fixed it yet. Money Mom. Look. Who is that? You see yourself? Mm-hmm. How are you?
Good.
Did you have fun out tonight?
Yes.
Okay. Give us 5 minutes. Okay. Close the door, and I'll come and see you. Okay.
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 I'm so happy you're home, Oni. I'm so happy. Okay.
All right.
Let us finish doing this, and then we'll come out with you. All right.
No. Stop. Bye. Close the door.
Close the door, please.
Yes,
okay.
Thank you. Love you.
Mm-hmm. Say excuse me.
Dear me.
Okay. Very nice.
Excuse.
Thank you. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime we refer to Simone, our princess, our diva, Moni Mon, all those things, there you go. You actually got a visual of her.
Yeah, she came in to holler at us. She just got back from going out and
with her
big
/ big sister.
Her big sister. Yes. So, all right. Well, y'all first watch Reasonable Doubt. It's an excellent movie. I mean, excellent comic series on Hulu.
It is good.
It's just it's the blackest show I've seen since Luke Cage. I thought Luke Cage was the blackest show I'd ever seen on TV, and now
Luke
this
Cage
one
just opened the door.
This one has changed.
We going full black.
This is blacker than
full
Luke
black
Cage
now.
because it's no superhero-ness and
Right.
there's no fluff. There's no
right.
fluff to this at all.
This is yeah.
It is excellent. It is excellent.
Shout out to Kerry Washington and the crew.
Kerry Washington and Larry Wilmore are the
All the
producers.
producers. All right
yes,
then.
all the
Creators, producers.
Yes.
That's what's up.
And what's the woman's name who stars in it?
Imayatsi.
Caldanardi? Imayatsi?
I don't remember her last name.
Corinaldi. I'm not sure if it's Nildi or Nori. Corinaldi.
Okay.
Imayatsi Corinaldi.
Yes.
Who is doing an excellent job.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna tell you what pulled Yolanda in. I'm gonna tell you what pulled Yolanda in for real. She came around the corner and Morris Chestnut had a sex scene. Morris, we ain't got no shirt on, and he having a sex scene with this woman.
Is that what pulled me in?
Listen, she came around the corner. She's brushing her teeth. She sat down.
Let me see what's going on.
Put her hand on her hip.
What is going on here?
So that's so Morris Chestnut is in it. Michael
Yes.
Ealy is in it. What's the guy's name? I can't remember his name. He's
The older guy.
the older guy.
Oh, yeah.
The older black guy. I can't remember
don't
his
know what
name
his
either,
name
but
is.
he's in a lot of shows as well. And I'm sure, and we're late to this party. We're
Right.
very
So
very
we're probably not bringing news to anybody, but just in case
yeah.
you were in the dark like we were,
We're
a
late
good
to the show.
It is a good show.
Because Yolanda teases me. Christian Keys is in it. He's good. Richard Brooks. That's his
Richard
name.
Brooks.
Used to be on Law and
Oh, yeah.
Order.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that's who he
Richard
is.
Brooks used to be on Law and Order. He's
When
in
he
it.
was a young chap.
Yeah.
That's your mama likes Richard Brooks.
Essence Atkins is in it. She's
Mm-hmm.
very good. Cash Doll is in it. She's really good. Candy Burris. So I mean,
Some of these people just have moments, but yeah, it's a nice. The casting is good. The writing is good. It's a legal show, obviously by the name Reasonable Doubt. So
Brandy
yeah.
Evans from P Valley is in it.
Oh yeah.
So I mean,
Not in every season, but some of these people, yeah, are just in
Tawny
season.
is in it from Power.
Yeah.
So even the white people kind of black.
Playing the anti-Tommy. No, those white people are not. There's no even Tom. Like, how is this the same actor who is playing both roles? He is the whitest white bread in this.
Joseph Sikora is his
Yeah,
name. Joseph Sikora. So anyway, all I say about that is if you haven't checked it out, I know, for the dozens of people who may watch this video.
I see you put the S on that. Dozens. Let's go. I will take dozens.
For the dozens of views that we'll have on that, just maybe
Know
Emmy,
that we're recommending.
maybe Emma Yahtzee might run across it, and some of her script.
She might have one of those things that crawl the internet looking for your name.
a crawler, a tickler, or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, maybe.
She like, who's talking about me
Probably not.
on the YouTube?
Probably not. But oh well, we do our best. We
You
do our
just-
best. So
We let. I
all right. So we want to hear in your comments. And if you've seen the show, then you have more detail. You can give
Right.
detail. If you haven't seen it, watch it. You might have to watch it's not it's on Hulu, so it's not long, super long seasons. Somewhere between 8 and 10 episodes. So you might have to watch.
I mean, to comment on
It's
specifically
coming up.
what we're talking about.
You got to
yeah.
make it through the first season.
Yeah.
So if you make it through the first season, you can comment on stuff that we're talking about. You'll have that. But
I just think it's something here about a woman who is like, who would just smash into the ground any kind of girl code. That's like, to me, you trouble. You ain't right. you ain't right. Whether she right for this guy who says, I need just somebody to sleep with no strings attached, then maybe so.
Right. So I get it.
But strings be attached.
Any woman who looking for something long term or who looking for something real, that probably is a red flag for her to just, I'm not going to do this. But she is. So let me tell you what the absolute perfect person is. So no, she's
what's the absolute perfect person?
one. She is perfect. She is perfect.
Okay,
she is perfect. The next one down is the straight hooker. And the reason, and the difference between
perfect than a hooker.
She's more perfect than a hooker because you ain't got to pay her.
You don't got to take her on no dates.
You ain't got to take her on no dates. You ain't got to spend no time. So she got all hooker kind of attributes without the exchange of money. I mean. That's perfect. What could a man ask for?
If you are a dirty man who ain't about nothing, then yeah, that's perfect.
You only have to be those things. You just have to be right there at that point in your life. You don't have to be a dirty guy. You don't have to be all those bad things. You just got to be right there at that point in your life where you say, that is the decision I want to make. Because in my mind, he totally justified if he wants to do that. Now, in a real world scenario, he should just divorce his wife.
Right.
You've already separated.
Right.
He should just divorce her.
Caused the separation. Right. I just think you should just be focusing on whether you want to be separated or not.
Right.
Somebody good in bed should not factor into your decision of whether you want to divorce or not. So why are we muddying the waters with sleeping with somebody?
I
agree. I say that to both of them. She was more like, well, he left me, so I do need to see what's out there.
You want to be clean, and a clean breaks are good. We either here or we not here, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Right. I am on board, and I co-sign that. But we know that it's not like that all the way. It's not always clean.
I mean, it's not. It's rarely clean. It's rarely clean.
The waters are muddy already.
So if we picking rocks out of this muddy water,
that's a rock. That's a straight pearl. That's a pearl. In this muddy water, you have got a clam with a pearl in this muddy water. If that's what you find,
we gone too far. I think it's just a rock where the mud don't stick too much.
A clam with a pearl inside. It's a pearl inside that clam. At least a conch shell. At least a conch shell. It's so because in a very cinematic, dramatic shows like you have where you create those kind of scenarios and put those types of situations together purposefully, that was a in my mind, it was a well-written way to get this done, to create this situation where you kind of say, I'm not rooting for him to do this, but I understand why he does this. And you are, and that to me is excellent. That's what makes it writing excellent. If you can.
It's not so simple. It's not like, oh, he just a bad guy,
right?
Or oh, she just a bad girl, good bad woman. But yeah, no, I get it. It adds some layers of complexity and some nuance to,
because life ain't clean.
Life has nuance.
It's hard for life to be clean like that. We separated. If you think about the other woman, so this is another woman in there who is separated from her husband.
They just having rollback sex.
They having rollback sex, and then he won't let her loose if he doesn't want to be married to her. So
anymore.
She finally has to say,
I don't want to be married to you.
Right. So it's complicated stuff. So So all right, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. We don't have to talk no more. We don't have to talk.
Thank you so much for joining us for this episode. Hopefully we see you on Sunday night.
In the basement, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Twitch.tv/DJ C#. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I think we're going to end up calling this episode Reasonable Doubt.
Okay. Sure.
The Reasonable Doubt recap, or Reasonable Doubt. explained, or
we'll figure it out.
Or a pearl in muddy water. Finding a pearl in muddy water.
That's really just a rock.
Not a rock. It looked like a rock. See, it looked like a rock.
Right. It acts like a rock. It's a rock.
That's pearl. That's pearl. It's lots of rocks around there. That one's different.
Bye, y'all.
Y'all have a good one. We hope you've enjoyed another exciting episode of Rhythm of Love, the podcast, hosted by Clarence and Yolanda Lewis.
Theme song by Kendra R.
Book graphics by Rihanna Denise.
More information is available at cYLentertainment.com.
Please join us on Sunday nights for our live stream on twitch.tv/DJC Sharp.